Good morning, everyone. Now we are going to start with communication. We have started discussion about directing, and under directing, we have started with motivation. Then further, we have discussed leadership, and now we are going towards the communication. You can see that there is an image which actually communicates. So we all are aware of that what communication means, what do we mean by communication. As you can see here, that someone is at one end, another is at another end, and they both are communicating. Like, one is sending some message to another one, and another one is receiving. So basically, we understand that someone at one end is sending a message to the person who is at another end, and he is receiving the message through a medium. Means the message is going towards this end to that particular end. So, starting with communication, we can say that communication refers to the two-way process of conveying message or information or idea or opinion, either verbally or non-verbally, via a medium or channel. So if someone is at one end, another is at another end, they are able to send the message through written or through verbally, or can say non-verbally. We can communicate through spoken words, we can communicate through written form, and we can communicate even through our gesture, posture, expressions. These all are the different mode of communication. Like, we can say that verbally and non-verbally both we can communicate, and there is requirement of a medium or a channel through which we can transmit our message. Now, this is actually process of communication. So think about the same image. One was sender was encoding the message and sending through a medium, and receiver was receiving the message, and after that he or she decode the message and then further give the feedback. So with the same diagram, if I start connoting the meaning, that what the meaning is here, I is communicating, or can say started communication with M. So in that case, I and M both are two variant persons. So here I is and here M is. What M has some thought, some idea, some message, and he is wanted to communicate with M. So in that case, the idea, the thought was being encoded with I and formed in a message. And further, through a medium, he sent the message to M. So first M will receive the message, and further M will decode the message, that what it communicates, and as per his or her understanding he will sending the feedback to I. Likewise, if I am here and you are here, both are at different end. So in that case, being I want to ask to you that how are you? So this was a thought in my mind that I wanted to ask you that how are you? In that case, I have encoded my thought, and further through a medium, might be possible that I can be asking through phone, or we have a face to face communication, or I'll send a text to you that how are you? You will receive the message, you will be decoding the message, and further you will reply as per your understanding to me that yes, I'm fine. So in that case, you are sending the feedback to me that my question was there, how are you, and you have answered me that I'm fine. This is actually the process of communication. So what we can see here, one is sender. A sender is one who sends the messages. While talking about encoding, it is a process of converting the thought, idea, opinion into meaningful message. Then the message is, it is the main subject matter of the communication. If there is nothing to communicate, no communication process can take place. The message is the main subject matter, while communicating with between communication between sender and receiver. Then further, the medium is required. The medium can be anything while we are transferring the message through a medium or a channel. Like as I have said now, if I'm writing a text to you through WhatsApp that how are you, or either I can asking to you through a phone call, or I can ask you through face to face communication like how are you. So now, the time when I was transmitting or sending my message to you, there are something called barrier. Probability there can be a barrier which interrupts or which destroy the content or the subject matter of message. So in that case, we have to be aware that noise should not enter between our message and the mode of transmission. Further, the message will received by the receiver, and receiver is the person to whom the message is being sent. Now he or she, as per his understanding or her understanding, as per the clarity of message, he or she will be decoding the message. So decoding is the process that receivers interpret and understand the encoded message as per his understanding. Now the time comes towards the feedback. Like feedback in the communication requires to ensure that receiver has received the message and understood the message in the same sense that the sender intended. Means to say, the I have sent a question to you that how are you? It means it is required that you understand the message in the same way as I have sent to you. So feedback completes the communication process, and it also determines whether the communication which was taken place is was effective or not. Means to say, the success and failure of communication will be determined by the feedback, and this is all about communication process. Thank you so much